So here is what is causing me to sell my G-scale. This is the wall that decided to give up on me. That blue and silver tarp in the background, that's the outside. And we look here, we can see outside. Great. The layout used to be 2 decks. That used to be a 3-foot walkway. Now what, 3 inches? All right. So much of the layout has been disassembled. Here you can see the roundhouse. The building itself won't be savable. But engine number 18, the Arcade Natica, is the cheaper version of the Bachmann engine. It has DCC in it, no sound. Number 7 that you see with its tender poking out of the roundhouse here, she's an anniversary locomotive, DCC and sound installed. Number 6, which you can see hiding there, she has the same DCC and sound and is also an anniversary engine from Spectrum. Let's see here. Number 12 could be made operational. I don't remember if the motor's still in it, but the motor, I think it was taken out because the driver's free roll, and a set of powered trucks were put in the tender, trying to make her take sharp curves better. We have several cars. I think we have like 4 or 5 box cars. There's 4 hopper cars, which there are 2 sitting here full of details. We'll get to those in a minute. We have underneath the lights, that's an O-scale turntable converted to G-scale. That's also available. That can be salvaged and removed in one piece from the layout. Okay, this is number 9. This is a step up from number 18. Has sound, DCC, sound, and DCC control in it. She's a real good puller. All these engines have had electrical pickups added to their tenders that didn't have them originally. Then this is the American 440, and the reason it's not on the tracks is I was afraid if it was, someone was going to bump it and knock it off on the ground, and I certainly didn't want that. Behind that we have the Shea, which is number 5. That's factory DCC and sound. So the last engine, which also is not operational, is this junk heap right here. That would be Lionel. Lionel ain't what it used to be, let me tell you. All right, so now let's look at some track. This is the pile of longer sections. Some of it I think are 3 feet. Some of this track, and this goes for all the track, not just this, but some of it, look, it's all used, but some of it's almost brand new with no ballast, while other sections have ballast still in it. And it's just because we didn't clean it. You can take a screwdriver and kind of knock it off. These tracks were screwed down with drywalls to plywood, so the ties have an indentation. Some tracks probably have tie damage, but not many. So that's the long sections. This box of track, which is included, it was deemed to be ugly track by my daughter, missing ties or something, or like that cheap Bachmann switch there. That's not nice. Okay, this bin is full of wide radius curves. And moving on, this bin, a little hard to see, so pull them out. That's short radius curves. And there might be a couple of short mixed in with there. My daughter was sorting curves, so not 100% sure how well she did. This is the bin of switches. I think there's 20 or so. Most of these do not have the switch throw attached to them. I do have a box of them. I had made wooden high stands that were sat next to each switch to tell the direction that the switch was thrown. So most of those are off, but I do have some in a box. I don't know how many I have, but that's all the switches are LGB, but maybe 2 or 3. This is the box of straight sections that are Aristocrat. That's who makes them. Just happen to remember. Some of these are short. That's an LGB piece, or yeah. But this is an Aristocrat. So there's a bin full of those. This is all aluminum. This is probably 2 boxes worth or better. This is the used pile. And as you can see, it's solid aluminum rail. It's not hollow like the cheaper stuff, but it is pretty light. And we have 2 boxes, one here, and this one is open, and these 2 pieces up here go with it, kind of make it a full box. One is brand new, never been used, one piece. The other piece of track is used. So that's our track. Now, sadly, to show you the cars is going to be a little harder.